Are we live? I think we're live. What's going on? A little bit late, a tad bit late. The match has started. I don't have everything set up and ready, so you're gonna have to bear with me. You're gonna have to bear with me, but I hope we're doing good. I hope everyone is doing good. I hope. What an idiot. I am such an idiot. I can't believe I actually don't have things set up and ready. I've been so disorganized today. I actually contemplated not doing today's stream. So disorganized. But we're here. Gonna get through it regardless. So bloody disorganized. Honestly speaking. I don't even know how we're gonna get through this. My scoreboard is not ready. My nothing is ready, if I'm being honest with you. Eventually have to redesign my scoreboard at quick time. But I think, regardless, I think this is gonna be an interesting match. Arsenal Chelsea has always been an interesting match. I'm very happy today as a starting. Very happy. I'm happy to see that because if I had seen Odegaard in the starting 11, I might have crashed out. I might have actually used that as a reason not to watch the game because I don't think it would have been interesting. And I hope Eze playing doesn't mean Eze is going to be playing an Odegaard role in this team. I hope Eze is going to be playing an Eze role in this team. That's what I'm thinking. Because if he comes in here playing some Odegaard type football, I'll be disappointed. I will be very disappointed. I hope we're live actually. I feel like I might be talking, but I'm not too sure we're live. I think we are live. Let's confirm. Side. I don't have my lineups out. I don't have my scoreboard out. I am essentially winging it today. Quite literally winging it. I'm just going with the flow. I'm just going with the flow. Going with the flow today. Match's about to begin. Oh my gosh. Alright, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna have my timer out. I'm gonna have my timer out so I don't miss the start of the game, and then we'll work through it. Don't worry, people. Don't worry, people. We'll work through it. We're still gonna talk about Arsenal, Chelsea, but I'm just not 100% ready. So y'all are gonna have to bear with me. And we're off. Okay, we're off in the game. My timer is up. The scoreboard is not here. I know my scoreboard is not here, but my timer is up. Bear with me. Bear with me. I'm not even looking at chats. Probably have some interesting conversations going on. Okay. 0-0. Boom. We've got that ready. I need the lineups as well. Pretty early starts to the game for both teams. Okay. Arsenal with a throw in here. Sort it out. Face. Appreciate that. Lineups. That would be great. Brilliant. So you're using the lineups from today. It is. Ooh. And I just have to take it straight from here and go. Thing changing for me. Arsenal with an attack. Oh no, Chelsea with an attack. Joao Pedro being grappled by Gabriel. Being grappled to the ground. Not to the ground, but being grappled regardless. Nothing going on so far. Caleb Bain, what's going on here, Chad? Hope you're doing good. Snow. My lord. Chelsea, Joao Pedro Neto, Enzo Fernandez, Palmer, Caicedo, Andre Santos. I'm actually interested to see Andre Santos. Gerard Hato, actually, not much though. I'm actually interested to see Andre Santos. I've never actually watched him play, believe it or not. And Malang Sarr as well. They're in the Chelsea defense. So a pretty new Chelsea lineup in terms of players we're normally used to. Haven't seen Malang Sarr play. I've seen Gerard Hato play the left back, but that back four is pretty new. Alright, we're almost done here in terms of setting things up. Okay. Get this. Get this out of here. Get this out of here. These two in. Boom. Okay. We're good. Transition. Gucci. Took me 3 minutes. Not too bad. Not too bad. Alright. Let's actually watch the game now. Eze, Declan Rice. So the Arsenal lineup, if you tune into the Arsenal, the North London derby on the stream, it's basically the same lineup. Nothing changed here. Chelsea, I don't even know what Chelsea's best team is, to be honest. If you're a Chelsea fan in chat, let me know what is Chelsea's best team, because team seems to change every day. Every moment the team changes. The only two people I know that are guaranteed started in this Chelsea team, sorry, 3 people, are Reece James, Caicedo, and Enzo Fernandez. Those are the only 3 I know are guaranteed starters in the team. Oh, Robert Sanchez. What's he doing at the back? He's such an unreliable goalkeeper. Holding on to the ball when a player like Gyökeres is around you it's not the best thing to be doing. Very unreliable goalkeeper. I've said this to so many Chelsea fans. Get an experienced goalkeeper. What the hell is going on outside? Oh, Jesus Christ. Apologies if the honking is being caught by the microphone. I don't know what's going on outside. But I've said this to Chelsea fans. Get an experienced goalkeeper, an experienced striker, and an experienced center back, and you could be challenging for the league. Honestly, they could, because they've got a really good team. It's just full of inexperience. Joao Pedro, lovely flick on to Reece James. Pedro Neto, Cole Palmer, shots from a very weird angle. I don't know why he'd be shooting from there, but very weird angle to be shooting from Cole Palmer. But yeah, Chelsea fans need to, here's the mistake again. Ball goes back to Robert Sanchez. He hesitates, takes a very heavy touch. And Gyökeres, he's very lucky Gyökeres doesn't take full advantage of that, because if you give a player like Erling Haaland such an opportunity, and he gobbles that. Trossard against Chalobah. Eze, lovely flick from Eze. Eze, as I said in the North London derby, from that match to the end of the season, I do not want to see Eze on the bench. I want to see as a starting, especially over Martin Odegaard. I don't want to see Eze anywhere near the bench. Not at all. Anyways, get your conversations in chat. If you have some questions, if you have some topics you want to talk about, let me know. We're always open to have some football conversations. We can have some other conversations as well. You know, it doesn't really have to be football all the time, but good shot from Zubamendi, but blocked. Chelsea on the counter attack here, and Kapia with the interception. Very, very necessary. Very necessary interception. He doesn't give a foul here. Interesting. Reece James. Yo, Derek, what's going on in chat? Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing good. Pedro Neto. Back to the goalkeeper again. I feel like Chelsea are again, bad mistake from the back, but Arsenal make a mistake of their own. Zubamendi trying to pass the ball to Saka, but not necessarily concentrating to get that ball off. Chelsea, Cole Palmer is being shepherded out of the 18-yard box by a very good Arsenal defender. I didn't realize we've grown on the channel, actually. Yeah, but we're up to 172. Hit the subscribe button, hey. Let's see if we can get to 200. I actually didn't even notice when the subscribers went up. Literally now looking at the channel, I'm seeing things have improved. So again, appreciate the supports. We've got more content coming through. I've been pretty busy, but I'm trying my best to work on some content for sure. Free kick for Chelsea here. Pedro Neto delivers into the box, but Malang Sarr in his is this his first game of the season? With an opportunity to put the ball in the back of the net. FGH. It's popping. If he connected well, I'd say that would have got on target, Malang Sarr. Would have. Think so. Ball over the top. Gyökeres, he's not going to get there. It's a bit too much. Derek was the first question of the stream. What's the best Premier League club this year? Based on how they've played. Interesting question. I think based on how they've played this season, I'd say Man City. Yeah. I'll say Manchester City. They've played some really good football. Some really, really good football. It hasn't really been, you know, the Man City we all know, like tiki-taka, possession and all of that. They're very, very dynamic, you know, entertaining. Yeah. And I think at the end of the day, we want to see good football. We want to see a team that is looking to always score goals. And I think that's what Manchester City have been doing this season, you know, with players like, and I think it's also due to the players like Ryan Cherky, I mean, Semenyo coming in as well. Chelsea at the back, very concerning. I'll tell you that. Chelsea at the back are very, very concerning in how they. First, it was Robert Sanchez, and now I think Malang Sarr as well. It's a feisty one, this. Chelsea, they're going for it. They really are going for it. But yeah, I think based on how they played this season, it's Manchester City. I think Arsenal have been the best team factually and numbers-wise in the Premier League, but I think the football they've been playing is not necessarily the best. If I had to be picky, the football hasn't been the best from Arsenal, but they have been the best team in the league. But in terms of style of play and how they've been playing this season, it's definitely Man City. I'll probably put Manchester United in there, but I think the start of the season with Amorim will take a lot of points from them. Chelsea defensively look very shaky. Anytime they get the ball at the back, it kind of looks like they don't really want to be there, you know? They're on the attack here, Cole Palmer. Very dangerous, Cole Palmer. He's moving from the right to the left, you know? He can move into the midfield. He's a very versatile attacking player, Cole Palmer. Passing the ball at the back. Let me just check something. No, don't do that. Cross into the box for Chelsea. Not enough. No one's getting there. Reece James. Reece James is a player I think has been very, very underrated. I think he's probably going to get an England call-up. Probably going to get an England call-up, honestly. Tuchel likes him as well. Even if he's not going to be part of the starting 11, I think he's going to at least be a player that's going to be useful for Tuchel to use. So he can play right back, he can play center mid, he can play DM, he can play center back. Very versatile player. Arsenal on the attack here. Eze, what's he doing? What's he doing, Eze? I mean, he did see the goalkeeper off his line. And it's that unpredictability that makes Eze a very interesting player. Again, this is why I like Eze. He's very difficult to predict. Very difficult to predict. And that's the type of players you like. Same with Cole Palmer. So I think those two are going to be very key for Arsenal and Chelsea today. Question from Derek and Caleb. Thoughts on Yamal hat-trick? You just had to talk about Lamine Yamal, didn't you? Just had to talk about Lamine Yamal. All for Chelsea here. I don't have any thoughts on Lamine Yamal's hat-trick. It was a good hat-trick. I wish we had players that actually gave. Oh, that ball was way out. That ball was way out. Oh, that's a bad decision. It's a bad decision. Probably should have been a corner to Arsenal. But yeah, Lamine Yamal, yeah, great player. He's going to be one of the best players in the world. Gonna get a Ballon d'Or. You know, he's already come close once. I mean, if he wins the Champions League this year, it's his year to win the Ballon d'Or. And then the World Cup as well. So, I think Lamine Yamal... My thought with Lamine Yamal was he was going to be a catalyst for Real Madrid, you know? He was going to spark Real Madrid into making a decision. Because when Barcelona got Messi, it sparked Real Madrid to go get Ronaldo. Because we were like, we need to compete. We can't just let Barcelona get one of the, most exciting young players in the world just appear out of nowhere. Passing out from the back. Honestly, if I'm Liam Rosenior, I'll stop the passing out from the back, because it's going to lead to a mistake in Arsenal scoring. It seems like a mistake waiting to happen, the passing out from the back from Chelsea. Every single time. And it's always from Robert Sanchez. Always. Chelsea fans, honestly. Y'all are trying your best, because if I had a goalkeeper like that, I would not be confident. I would not be confident. And the Arsenal players know they're pressing Chelsea every time they try to pass out from the back. Every single time. So yeah, as I was saying, Lamine Yamal at Barcelona was supposed to trigger Real Madrid to make a big decision. Get a player that's also going to be a staple in the team. That's also going to put Madrid in a conversation with Barcelona. But Mbappe could have been that, but we didn't need Mbappe. Honestly speaking, I think Vinicius could have been that player to compete with Lamine Yamal. Vinicius should have been that player. We should have built the team around Vinicius and make sure we get the best out of Vinicius Jr. And that would have been done by getting an actual striker, not Mbappe. Mbappe is not a striker. We all know Mbappe is not a striker. If we had gotten maybe an Erling Haaland, a Alexander Isak, someone of that nature, that was actually very close for Chelsea. But good defending by Arsenal. If we had gotten a striker in the team, I guarantee you that Vinicius would have been playing better. But we went on to get in a winger / striker, and now the imbalance is in the team. And we actually have a video on Mbappe coming up. I have a video on Mbappe coming up on the channel. Referee is giving a lot of decisions Chelsea's way. A lot of 50-50s are going Chelsea's way. Arsenal would not like that. Arsenal will not like that. So yeah, I think Lamine Yamal is going to be a great player, and I just hope Madrid are going to react to that. I really hope so. I hope we're going to bring in I hope we're also going to bring in a player that's going to compete with Lamine Yamal for, years to come. But it's difficult. Messi and Ronaldo, we were so lucky to have those two. Honestly. And we're going to see it. Timber is down here. Good block from Enzo Fernandez. It's a corner for Chelsea. Ball hits him square in the chest. Not Timber. Enzo Fernandez is down. So yeah, I think having Ronaldo and Messi in the same era, it's gonna be so. We could have a situation where Lamine Yamal dominates from his age or whenever he hits his prime till he retires. Because to have the luck of having a player like Ronaldo and Messi in the same era, competing with each other, direct rivalry, Barcelona, Real Madrid, it was so special. And as much as I'd want corner in for Arsenal, Heather, is it in? I think it is. It's in. Saliba. Arsenal have done it from a corner. The ball's bouncing around, and am I really going to have an issue with a team scoring from a corner like this? It's not really what you want to see in football. You want to see an inventive corner routine. You don't want to see players just being shoved and pushed and all that, but it is what it is at the end of the day now. Nowadays, it's just crowding the goalkeeper, crowding players, but it's a back post. It's the ball over the back post. Gabriel gets the flick on, and the ball just bounces. Honestly, it wasn't even a really good header. It was just a bounce off. Gabriel did well to keep it in, but yeah, it bounced off Malang Sarr, and it went in. Yeah. I can't really talk about the set piece goals because a goal is a goal at the end of the day. Let me just change my scoreline real quick. A goal is a goal at the end of the day. Whether it's a set piece, whether it's a deflection, you do need the goal at the end of the day. But it's 1-0 Arsenal in the 20th minutes. Can Chelsea get a quick response? Because that's what they will need. That is what they will need. They will need a quick response to get themselves back in this game. They will need a quick response. Thoughts on Arsenal's path to the Champions League? Easy path. Them and Barcelona have the easiest path. They're most likely going to beat themselves. Probably in the semifinals or quarterfinals. I don't know. So it's going to be between them. Which is, honestly speaking, it might be a bad thing because, you know, going on your road to the final is not that difficult. And when you get to the final, you meet a difficult team. You might be asking yourself questions, or you might be asked questions because that team is actually going to give you competition. But you never know. That's the beauty of the Champions League. You never know. Strange things have happened. We've seen teams like Bournemouth. We've seen teams like Dortmund in the Champions League final. We've seen teams like Ajax make it to the Champions League semi-final. Cross into the box, Declan Rice, headed away by Chelsea. We've seen teams like Ajax make it to the semi-final. So you never know. Football is a strange game at the end of the day. Bolo Glimt, I mean, what they did to Inter, it's not an easy feat. It really isn't. So let's not write anyone off in the Champions League. It is the Champions League at the end of the day. But yeah, I think Arsenal's side of the draw, very easy. You'd be kind of surprised, to be honest, if Leverkusen get by Arsenal. You don't expect it, but you never know. Arsenal just taking their time of possession. You would expect that as a good idea, but no one's really on his wavelength. He had the idea, but there was no one really there to execute. No one was really there to execute. Chelsea. Reece James. Over to Pedro Neto. Where is Esteval? Is he injured? I would think he's injured. Neto. Over to Caicedo. Neto. Chelsea's main outputs of scoring goals. Neto. Not too many options in his life. They're making it very difficult, Arsenal. Which you would expect. League leaders, Chelsea fans, Chelsea Football Club, they would like very much to be the team again. It's passing out from the back. You know, Paul Palmer lovely. Does very well to keep hold on to that ball. João Hato and Enzo Fernandez. They lose the ball. They get the ball back. Andre Santos. Derek, again, do you think Pep would struggle to win the league with Arsenal's squad? I don't think so. I think Pep would do a great job with this Arsenal side. Yeah, I mean, this is a great Arsenal side. It's a very good Arsenal side. I think Pep would do a good job. Yeah, I think so. Because look at the defense. Gabriel, Saliba, Timber, Nkapie. I'm just going based on the team in front of me. Zubamendi, Rice, two good center mids. They have Eze in front of them. Saka, Gyökeres. And then Trossard on the left wing. He would do a fantastic job at Arsenal. And that's because he has experience. I think a lot of people keep forgetting that Arteta doesn't have experience. This is Arteta's first job. The only experience he has is this lovely flick on from Saka. Timber, Eze, good defending from Caicedo. Cole Palmer finds Neto. Can he get there? He cannot. He cannot get there. Your heart struck trying to find how Chelsea put the ball in the back of the net today. Honestly speaking, you might say, oh, lovely cutback from Nkapie, but I don't think Gyökeres was expecting it. Went too early. Palmer, it's a foul. That looked like a 50-50. That looked like a 50-50, I'll tell you that. It looked like a 50. It didn't look like a foul. It looked like a 50-50. Saka up against Gerald Hato. Gets by. Saka. Still Saka. Declan Rice. Too far. Shoots wide. What do you think of the UCL draw? Interesting. I already answered the question. That's why I said interesting. It's interesting. It's an interesting UCL draw. Real Madrid have got an a difficult side. We're going to make it to the final. Some might say we do deserve it. So, yeah, it's a journey. It's a journey. But I'd like Madrid to be knocked out early. As a Madrid fan, I would like Real Madrid to be knocked out early because I think the way we've been playing this season, the way Madrid have been playing this season, it's very difficult for me to see us deserving to make it to the latter stages of the Champions League. Honestly. But flick on from Gyökeres, Declan Rice slips. And get there. Caicedo. Gerald Hato still going. I haven't seen much of Andres Santos today. Again, you'll be hard struck to find how Chelsea put the ball in the back of the net. Saka. Eze is being marked very well. He has had very little joy on the ball at Brechi Eze. He has had very, very little joy on the ball. If you're watching and you're new to the channel, I feel like I don't say this enough, but if you are watching and you're new to the channel and you enjoy content like this, you want to see more content like this, football related, we talk about football, we do football content, we do watch-alongs, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Turn on post notifications as well. Do that. Appreciate the support on the channel. It's been amazing. We got a lot of improvements to do on the channel, and I'm excited to go through that journey with you guys. Declan Rice. A little bit of a hiccup at the back for Arsenal. Could have been costly. Raya throwing himself on the ground for what the hell? Raya just throwing himself on the ground. It's a bit of a weird one, isn't it? Interesting matches. I mean, Tottenham. I don't know what to say about Tottenham. I really don't. Really don't know what to say about Tottenham. What I did say is that Igor Tudor is not gonna be the coach. I remember saying this in the North London derby. Igor Tudor is not going to be the coach to get Tottenham out of relegation. In fact, he might relegate them. He might be the one to take them down to relegation. Honestly, Igor Tudor is not. He's not it. He's not it. I've watched him. Unfortunately, I've watched him when he was at Juventus this season. Whoo! Steaming pile of garbage. I don't know how he got the Juve job. Really don't. Chelsea, they're really struggling, Chelsea, to shrink passes to get into the Arsenal 18-yard box. But Arsenal finding it very easy as Trossard is running into the 18-yard box. I see an Arsenal second goal here. Really do. And I don't see. They're slowing it down. They're slowing it down, Chelsea. I'll tell you what. Chelsea need to speed things up. They need to speed things up. You're going too slow. It's not looking good. In the position you're in, you should probably not be going slow mode. Should be trying to speed things up. They get the ball, try to go forward, and then come back. PFA Player of the Year suggestion. Declan Rice or Bruno Fernandes? One of the two. Declan Rice or Bruno Fernandes? Gabriel is what? Gabriel. Cole Palmer is down. That's, if he's injured, that's gonna be bad news for Chelsea fans. Cole Palmer is down. Doesn't look to be in pain though, but he is down. Explaining the situation to the physios on the field. You don't want Cole Palmer to be getting injured, Chelsea fans. You do not. And nothing happens as well. He just goes down. It's no collision. And those are the injuries. Those are the injuries that take you out of a game. If you just go down when no one's around you. The options on the bench for Chelsea are not good. Nah, Ingo Ladi, they just pan the camera to Garnacho. Not a player you want to bring in. Not a player you want to bring in. Here's the Arsenal goal again. Gabriel, good flick. So Gabriel gets the assists. I mean, Gabriel is a good suggestion for PFA Player of the Year. He's a good suggestion. He is a suggestion for PFA Player of the Year. He's been Arsenal's best defender, one of Arsenal's key players. Well, Palmer is on the sidelines now. Again, not what you want to see if you're a Chelsea fan. Saka. Hustled off the ball. I need to take a swig of water, actually. Very watched. Palmer with interception. Straight on the field. Joao Pedro. Pass the ball. Gives it to Palmer. Can't hold on to the ball too long. Pedro. Joao Pedro again. And he slowed it down. Slowing down of the game by Chelsea is not helping them at all. At all. Pedro Neto up against Nkapie. Got options in the box. He does. Gives it to Cole Palmer. He's not going to be allowed to shoot Cole Palmer. Declan Rice is immediately on his backside. Immediately. Caicedo. Don't want to lose the ball there, Trossard. It's a clean tackle. Ref doesn't say it. It's a good clearance from Nkapie. Oh, Gyökeres, he gets that. Up against Chaloba. Gyökeres, he's still with it. Gyökeres goes for the shots, gets blocked. Eze tries to flick it onto Saka. Timber. Good save from the goalkeeper. Actually, he did well to control that. Jurrien Timber. Very well. Thoughts on the new World Cup rules? What are they? There's new rules for the World Cup? Are the rules maybe don't play the World Cup in a country that looks like it's trying to start a war? You know? Maybe those should be the rules. I don't know. I haven't seen much of Andre Santos today. Kayla, you're gonna have to let me know what the new World Cup rules are, but I have no idea what they are. No idea. James Palmer, Pedro, who's the ball again. Enzo, Hato, Enzo. Arsenal, very good with your positioning. Arsenal on the attack here. Nkapie is looking for options. Good block by Caicedo. I don't know what he's doing. Two players from the same nationality going at each other. Caicedo and Nkapie. I don't know what Caicedo. It kind of looked like he jumped on Nkapie. Weird. That was a weird one. Imagine Arsenal win the treble. It's very possible. As much as people don't want to admit it, it's very, very possible that Arsenal could go on to win the treble. Look at their side. I mean, their side of the Champions League. Hey, that's a bit too not on the line. That legal? The camera just zoomed in. Where's the linesman? Isn't there supposed to be a linesman on this side of the field? There's no linesman there. Okay. Players just breaking the rules every time they get. Every opportunity they get, breaking the rules. But yeah, I think it's very possible. As much as the people who don't want Arsenal to win the league are, talking about Arsenal, it's very likely if they keep on winning their games, in the Premier League, they've won the league. They already got a good gap in advantage. The Champions League side is very easy, and they have the squad to balance Champions League and Premier League football to play in both competitions competitively. And then you look at the Champions League, Caicedo as well. Why is he pushing Nkapie, Caicedo? It'd be a yellow card for Caicedo. Yeah, they seem to have, I don't know why. Both teams, I mean, it could be just friendly banner, They're both from the same nationality. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. But, again, it's very possible. And they're still in all the cup competitions, So it's very, very, I mean, let's say in the treble, quadruple. Arsenal could go on and win the quadruple this season. It's very possible. It's very, very possible. A lot of people keep saying they don't have the experience. They could just win it. This could be their start because they're going to have to win it eventually. You're going to have to get the experience. So this could be their experience. Do it the first time and win everything. Win the quadruple. And it's very possible because they've got the squad to do it. And the quality of the Premier League this season, I can't even say it's good enough to make things difficult for them. Hato, lovely flick to Joao Pedro, and he misses it. They don't seem to be in sync. Chelsea. Cole Palmer on the left-hand side tries to give it to Enzo Fernandez, but it's too much. We got 4 minutes of normal time to go Inzaghi. Referee didn't deem that a handball. So that's a weird one. I'll cough a little bit. I have a beverage. In my fridge. Should probably go take that. I need a beverage for sure. McAllister is such an underrated player. I think so. That's a good statement. I agree with you. McAllister is such an underrated player. I think next to Szoboszlai, player of the season, I'll give McAllister as well. He didn't have a great start to the season, but as the season has gone by, he has been pivotal for Liverpool. Played very well yesterday as well. Arsenal creeping closer and closer. Good ball to Cole Palmer. He's on the left-hand side, being shepherded by Saliba. Cole Palmer. He's got good feet on him, Cole Palmer. Andre Santos, who's the ball out. First sub for Chelsea, I'll take probably Andre Santos. Gyökeres gets the ball over Chalobah. This could be two. Gyökeres. Chalobah does well defensively. Don't want to make a tackle in the box, Chalobah. You don't want to be making a tackle in the box. Luckily for him, referee says it's clean. That was an unnecessary tackle from Chalobah. Neto, good block from Hincapié. A corner again for Chelsea. Can they get something? Let's have a look at this. So 1v1, Gyökeres Chalobah. Chalobah makes the tackle at first. Good tackle. And then, ooh, I tell you what. He didn't touch that ball. If VAR had a look at that, that would have been a... Chalobah didn't need to make that tackle. I mean, I think he had a little bit of the ball. I don't know. But it was a dangerous tackle nonetheless. Corner for Chelsea. Reece James, captain, stands over the corner. Can they get something? Because they need to before the second half comes in. A lot of pushing and shoving. Flick on. And Raya flicks it away for a corner. Again, I wish teams could have better set-piece routines rather than just prowl the goalkeeper and just look at this. Declan Rice is just grappling onto Jarrell Hato. Gyökeres is just everyone is just holding everyone. Let's come up with something inventive, something new. Let's come up with something that's, is going to change the game for a better. Because all of this grappling and holding, look at this. Declan Rice is literally holding on to Hato. Like, it's not good. Look at all of this. It's a strange one. It's a strange one. I'll tell you that for free. It's a strange one. It's just we're gonna hold on to players for longer, prevents them from jumping properly to get like. Look at Manchester United's set piece. It's very uncommon that I give Manchester United praise, but look at Manchester United's set piece routines. Inventive, creative. Look at the goal Mbeumo scored. I think it was up against Arsenal. I'm not sure, but it was, ball came in from Bruno Fernandes, flicked on by Kobe Mainoo, and then Mbeumo, edge of the box, puts it in. Very inventive corner routine. Well, you look at Arsenal, they're just grabbing onto people, holding people, and then, it's a goal. They've done it. Same method. Straight from the corner. I think it's a known goal from Arsenal. Same thing. It's the same thing Arsenal did. And it's like, hey, you started this. It's, I don't know. I guess that's how football is going. It's a whole lot of grappling. It's a long goal from Arsenal and Capier, straight from the corner. And you can see it all started the grappling. And Capier tries to head the ball away and it flicks off of him. And honestly, you can't really do much about it. But look at this. Look at it's bad. Honestly speaking, it's bad. It's very bad. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I do not like it in the slightest bit, but it is what it is. Everyone's got their, preferences. It's the way football is going, I guess. It's the way football is going. Yeah, I mean it's really disgusting. It really is, Khaled. And if you're Arsenal, you can't really complain because you all started this. I really do wish that I really do wish teams can start and the long throw and it gets well. Football, eh? Where did our beautiful game go? Where did our beautiful game go? Long throw-ins, grappling people in set pieces, corners. Gone are the days of bangers, actual bangers, goals that, Puskas awards, long range shots, solo runs. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know. Free kick for Chelsea again. The first half is basically done here. We can basically wrap things up. First half is done. But as I said, Chelsea needed to get a goal before the halftime came in. They needed to get a goal in, and they've done that. And it's going to help them going into the second half. Referee should be blowing his whistle here. Pedro flicks the ball over to Neto. It's a foul, and that should be the first half done. Well, thoughts. I'm not. Don't make it weird. I'm not talking about actual thoughts. Like thoughts on the game. Thoughts on the game. First half. Okay, gotta stretch a little bit. Jesus Christ. Ooh, yeah. Thoughts. First half, pretty good. End to end, I would say. I think Chelsea were lucky to get a goal back. I don't think he could have. I don't think there was a conclusive way Chelsea were going to score a goal apart from the way they just scored a goal. So I think Chelsea were very lucky in the first half. They didn't really create any big chances, but they got a goal regardless, and it helps them go into the second half. Maybe they can fix things up, reset and try again. Arsenal just need to keep doing what they're doing. I don't think they've done anything really wrong in the first half. I think they've been good. They just need to keep doing what they're doing and hope for the best, honestly, because they're playing well. Chelsea are going to make mistakes. They're playing well. Maybe they need to be a little bit more focused because you can see some passes are there where, it's kind of like lack of concentration is the word I'm looking for. So definitely. I'm going to get a beverage. I'm going to get a drink. Get your questions in. Get your conversations in. If you have anything to talk about, any questions you want to ask, let me know. I will be back. Give me a minute or two because I have to get up and go to the fridge. I want to turn this off. Thank you. Transition. We're out. We back. It's going crazy in the chat. What's going on here? Oh my goodness me. Okay, so my goodness. Hey Charlie. What niggas they talk for the chat inside? Bruh. My goodness. This is actually very interesting. So okay, this is an interesting question. I'm gonna answer this. So someone in chat is asking, Charlie, any advice for someone who wants to cheat? Please don't fucking cheat. Don't cheat on anyone. Don't do that. Okay. Any advice on someone who wants to cheat? Charlie, make you no cheat. Why you don't want to cheat? Disclaimer: I am not promoting cheat. let me just put this disclaimer out there. I ain't promoting infidelity. Don't do that. Don't do that to whoever you are in a relationship with. Don't do that. Okay. So I'm answering this question based on hypotheticals. Hypothetical. That's what I'm answering this question based on. Let's go. So I feel like somebody go claim this boundary hour. Any advice? I feel like I have to bring the microphone so make them see. I just no pick, sit down, can't answer a question like this. I would talk for the chat too. See, you see, people like Kill It Bean. These are people going to heaven. See the proper advice is given. These are the people going to heaven. People like Kill It Bean, FGH 40. Hellfire straight. You not even pass go straight to hellfire. So for people who want to cheat, first of all, don't cheat on your partners. Don't do that. Okay, don't cheat on your partners. But if you do want to engage in such infidelity, I was about to say infidelicious actions. If you want to engage in such infidelity, my best advice would be get your ass out of the relationship. Don't be in a relationship and cheat. But some people are gonna say that doesn't count as cheating because you're not in a relationship, so it doesn't count as cheating. So for people like FGH in my chat who do actually want to have their cake and eat it, he literally said that if this ends up getting clipped, I will make sure I screenshot your chat and show that to the public so that people don't think I'm putting words in your mouth. FGH apparently wants to have his cake and eat it. So for people who want to do that, again, I am not promoting infidelity. Don't do that to your partners. Don't cheat on your partners. But if you do want to cheat on your partners, make sure you cheat with someone that's an upgrade. Don't cheat on someone that is lower than your partner. I think it kind of makes, because if you cheat on someone that, let's say you're dating a 6 out of 10 or a 7 out of 10. Let's just say, let's say you're dating an 8 out of 10. And as you're dating an 8 out of 10, you go on to cheat with a 5 out of 10. It's gonna kind of look like an insult, It's like, hey, like, what are you looking for in a 5 out of 10? I'm literally here, like, plus 3 of the person you went to cheat on with. So it doesn't make any sense. But if you're dating an 8 out of 10 and you go on to cheat with that 8 out of 10 with a 10 out of 10, it's kind of like, you know what? I understand. I don't condone it, but like, I understand. So there is the advice on how to on someone that wants to cheat. Again, do not do that. Do not cheat on your partners. Do not engage in such infidelities. But if you want to do it, make sure you're doing it with someone that's better looking. And also delete your chats. I never got this. People where they cheat. You cheat finish, then you get chats of the person you cheat with. Still for your phone top. Are y'all drinking? Are y'all high? Like, the fuck are y'all people doing? Because I don't get, if I was to cheat, something I would never do. But make I put myself in this scenario.
if let's say I deal with somebody and I didn't want to do something for back, obviously I go plan them. You know, I'll be like, oh, make we meet for here, make we do this, make we do that, make we go here, do this. We're going to set things up. We're going to plan and lay the grounds and everything, and that's going to be done over chat. There is no way, even let's say, okay, I want to keep the chat for remembering purposes because I want to remember maybe the things I've said to you and all those type of things. After we are done cheating, there is no way I'm going to keep that chat. Even if we are still in like the cheating conversation. I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say. So let's say you cheat on somebody. Maybe you want to keep cheating. Let's say you want to have like a friend with benefit while you're in a relationship. Don't do that. Again, don't do that. But once you are done doing what you're doing, why do you still have the chats of your past things? So that when your partner goes to your phone and then sees it, or when your partner stumbles across a message on your phone and sees it, they will now be like, so you're cheating on me. It's like, I don't get it. Niggas, they try. I don't know. Niggas and women, they try. People where they cheat, they try. Because it be weird. It be weird thing. Like, cheating has lost its credibility. Honestly. Because before they go catch you say they cheat, Charlie, the process you go through, you go 10 Sherlock Holmes, you go 10 Sherlock Holmes. By the time you catch the person who they cheat, like by the time you catch your partner that is cheating on you, you become a detective full time. So I feel like cheating has lost its credibility. They're just catching people everywhere. People are lazy with cheating. Honestly speaking, I think people are lazy with cheating. People are very lazy with cheating because one of my friends, I'm not going to mention his name. Obviously, I'm not going to mention his name. But one of my friends got cheated on. And he didn't even find out through his girl's message with the cheater. He found out through his girl's message with another guy telling him that she went to cheat. And I'm like, what the fuck are y'all people smoking? Why would you cheat and go and tell somebody else that you cheated? Or some, it be some new method or something. You go cheat. You know, be say you then the person you cheat, they have conversation. You go cheat. You cheat finish. You go tell another person, say you cheat. Is it just me? I don't understand. Like, is it just me that thinks that doesn't make sense? Because if I were to cheat, which again I would never do, but let's just put myself in the scenario. If I were to cheat, why would I go and cheat and go and tell somebody else that I've cheated? And I'm figuring out some groundbreaking discovery. It be like I go rob bank. I rob the bank finish. Then they say to me, giddy, say, oh, where this guy did? This guy robbed bank. He did, where he did and things. Then I go can't tell my parties. Say, oh, Charlie, I rob bank. Oh. Like, yeah, me, I'll be the don. I rob the bank then things. Like, this be how I go to. Like, the person was telling their friend the details of the cheating. Like, we did this, we did that. What exactly? What are you getting? What are you getting from this thing you're telling? Charlie. Anyways, Alipo, you go visit. I don't know. The camera go block on, but Alipo, Charlie, I bought a drink. Hey, I hate my microphone. Second half, the camp starts. Interesting halftime conversation. Very interesting. But yeah, it just be weird. It's a very weird thing people do. It's weird. Let me make sure that my timer is up. Timer. It's a fetish? You think so? I don't think it's a fetish. I think niggas just be weird. Niggas and women just be weird. I don't lie you. So I don't think it's a fetish. Like, what fetish is that? Telling somebody, hey. Oh, Charlie. Yeah, telling someone that you went to cheat is a fetish. What pleasure are you getting out of that? I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know. Especially girl friendships. Especially girl friendships. I don't know, honestly speaking, because you know they make sense. Give me. You cheat on somebody. You cheat on somebody. Already that be bad. That is bad enough. I will understand, okay, maybe after you cheat on the person, you then the person you cheat with, you go have like some 1, 2, 3 conversations. I will understand that one. But you cheat on the person with somebody else, then another party, we know they involved with this cheating in the slightest bit. This person doesn't have anything to do with the cheating. You will now go and sit this person down and say, hey, Pabena, come and let me tell you about my cheating escapade. Nigga, I don't get it. Maybe it just be me, Charlie. Maybe it just be me, but maybe it just be me, but it'd be weird. It'd be weird as hell. It'd be weird as hell. I don't see what it is. I really don't. Anyways, back to the Chelsea Arsenal game. But yeah, good conversations. Good conversations. Go talk. Go talk. I like it. Women when they do that thing. Yeah. I don't like putting blame on women or saying women do a particular thing, but it be true, mom. Because you hardly go see. You see, that's why I think, honestly, I think guys, if a guy cheats on you, a guy that is head like his head is in the game, a guy that is cheating on you, unless maybe he doesn't care about you, a guy that is cheating on you. Let me give you guys some from a guy's perspective. I'm not cheated before, but from a guy's perspective, if I was going to cheat on somebody that I cared about, I mean, obviously, I don't care about the person enough to be cheating on them. But let's say, like FGH was saying in the chat, I want to have my cake and eat it. If I was going to cheat on somebody that I still want to be with, there is no way you're going to find out unless you go and ask the person who I cheated on with. Like, unless you ask the person that I cheated with, you are not going to find it out for me. Because I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to tell anybody else. You're not going to find any chat be out to like. I am going to clear the fuck out of the chat. In fact, I might delete the person's number safe. So unless the person will come and tell you that, oh, I have cheated on you with them, or something like maybe the person record we are not know, like the person record on a cheating session where I don't know, then you will come. Like, you are not gonna get it from me. You are not going to find it out for me. This is from a scenario of I'm cheating on somebody and I still want to be with a person. If that's the case, I'm not going to let you find out. So I don't get that. That's what I'm saying, that I think people who cheat and get caught, I don't think they cared about the person that they were cheating on yet. Like, obviously you don't care enough to be cheating, but if you claim to want to have your cake and eat it, I don't think you really wanted that cake, or I don't think you really wanted to eat that cake, if you are getting caught. Because Charlie got saved by Sanchez. Save again. Interesting conversations. I like it. It doesn't really have to be football all the time. It's interesting.
Good save by Sanchez, actually. Timber is going forward a lot for Arsenal. Creating opportunities. Women be lazy. I don't think so. Honestly speaking, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna be 100 with you. I don't think women be lazy. Women be like, especially women. You know a funny thing, eh? The way I said, oh, Chelsea, good chance. Good save by Raya. Cole Palmer, edge of the box. It's a corner for Chelsea again. But make us just talk about this thing. I don't think women be lazy. Because just like I was saying with the men, that as a guy, if a guy wants to have his cake and eat it, I think, it's possible for a guy to go and cheat and not find out. The same thing applies to women even more. Because oh, come on, man, what are we saying? Women will go feel hide kiddies if they say cheating. Women will go feel hide kiddies for like 15 years. Them no parents say the kiddie no be your own. Then go put for a head top. Then go feel hide out for 15 years. They say cheating. We them be lazy. They don't give a fuck. Honestly, I don't think they do. I don't think they give a fuck. Pardon my French, but I don't think they give a fuck. Women know that. So let me just put it straight down. And the long story short is, if someone you are dating cheats on you and you find out the person doesn't care enough about you, obviously the person didn't care when they were cheating on you. But if you find out and the person is like, oh, I'm sorry, it was a mistake, I love you, then the person doesn't care enough about you. Because I personally think that if someone really wanted to still be with you after still doing something like that, let's assume the cheating was a mistake. Let's say you're walking, you don't know what happened. Charlie, I know you talk about the Chelsea match again. Fuck that not Chelsea match at this point. But make I give you an example. Let me give you a scenario. Let's assume that you are walking one day, you don't know what happened, your trousers come out, another woman in trousers come out or in skirt come out, where hey, you slip on some stone the way your thing will enter into, and you cheated. It was a mistake. Cheating is never a mistake, but let's just put a scenario where cheating is a mistake. Oh, good save by Raya, actually. But let's put a scenario where cheating is a mistake. If that mistake happens, are you trying to tell me that you are not going to do your possible best to make sure that your boyfriend or your girlfriend doesn't find out about this situation? If it was really, really, oh, come on, man, let's be real. Let's be real. Anyone, let me just put it out there. Anyone that gets caught cheating, first of all, they didn't like the person enough to hide it. Because if you've done something bad and you don't want to get caught and you don't want to spoil any relationship with someone, you hide it. The only way that it would get out is if the person you cheated with comes out and says, hey, this person you are dating cheated on you with me. Oh, nothing wrong with that. But for you to find out that you were being cheated on from the person who went to go and cheat, that is just being someone who doesn't care about you. Conversation of the day, Charlie. That's not Chelsea match. Nothing really they go on for you. Nothing really they go on for you, Charlie. That's not Chelsea match, man. With the dog cheating. But yeah, enjoying the conversations. Y'all are having some good conversations in the chat, and I'm just joining in. I like it. Martinelli is warming up to come on for Arsenal. Mistake by Chelsea, passing out from the back again. Gyökeres, Zibamendi, Trossard, good block from Malang Sarr. Reece James clears the ball. No one's really there to get it. Oh, Joao Pedro gets it, and Saliba with the foul. Saliba with the foul. Trossard is being taken off. I think Trossard has done okay. But he's being taken off from Martinelli, who is equally good off the bench. I think Martinelli is a good bench player. Come off the bench and do something for Arsenal. I think so. Neto, ball into the box. Good cross by Reece James, and it slips away from Cole Palmer and Joao Pedro. It was a good cross into the box. Very good cross. Reece James again. Oh, very close. Very close to being a goal for Chelsea. Joao Pedro got a touch on it. Flicked it away from Cole Palmer. But they're getting close, Chelsea. You're creating better chances for sure. Creating better chances for sure. Hey, FGH, FGH will kill me. We want to do this. Start bench sell. Ginger, CK, and Jifa. For what? Is this football related? Is this like start bench? I say start. Is this start bench sell these people in a football like on a football pitch? Like who do I think? Like who would I start if I was building a team? Or is this in a different context? Please give me context to this, because I can't just get up and start answering these type of questions. Please, I know what people can do. The guy is trying to set me up. Because start bench sell, Ginger, CK, and Jifa has absolutely nothing to do with football. So unless you're asking me if I will start them in a football sense, like on a football pitch, if it's not that, then bros, you're on the wrong channel. Joao Pedro, Joao Hato, tries to put a cross into the box, and it's another corner for Chelsea. They're racking up the corners. They're racking up the corners here. I actually haven't looked at the stats. I should look at that. Oh. Cross into the box, straight into the gloves of David Raya. The stats for the game look like this. You guys are not going to be able to see it, but I'm going to be able to see it. Yellow card. Second yellow of the game. I think it's for Cole Palmer. The statistics. Chelsea are actually leading in possession. 59% possession. 10 shots for Arsenal. So 59% possession for Chelsea, 41% for Arsenal, 10 shots for Arsenal, and a low XG, and 7 shots for Chelsea with a higher XG. Wow. Same shots on targets. Chelsea have actually been the better team. Wow. I mean, maybe I'm watching a different game, because I don't think Chelsea have been the better team. I think Arsenal have been the better team. I think so. Pedro Neto, bombing down the right-hand side. Declan Rice, shepherding him. Oh, Pedro Neto, he slips, but gets the ball to Joao Pedro. Joao Pedro, looking for options. Sky stats, don't know what that was. Don't know what that was from Joao Pedro. The Calipo debut. I really don't understand why Calipo went for the slim. You see, everyone is just trying to save money. Everyone is just trying to save money in Ghana, because this is a cost-cutting exercise.
This small calipo is a cost cutting exercise. Because why? It's not. It just we just reduce the amount. Anyway, sure. I'm sure it's the same price. I'm sure it's the same price. So FGH has clarified. Okay. So FGH start bench sell Ginger CK Connie. I think that's Carissa Connie. I don't know how her name is pronounced. But I know CK is Connie. And Jifa. In a football sense, who do you think would be a baller? Hey Charlie, question when the relax, make Obama do intense for you. He has been dispossessed. That's good. Another corner for Chelsea again. Starts bench sell Ginger CK and Jifa. Who would be a baller? Hey, Charlie. I have no idea of their physical capabilities. I'm just going to go based on what I have seen in my years of being alive and in my few moments of watching them. I think I'll sell CK because I haven't seen much of CK. Carissa, I haven't seen much of you. Unfortunate, maybe as time goes on, I'll see you. But wait, then she do that boxing thing plus Kanti. So maybe she go feel baller. Maybe she gets some athletic capabilities. Yeah, honestly speaking, if you're talking about athletic capability, she's out of the three, she's the only one that I've seen actually do something athletic. Like in terms of do something, you get, because Charlie should do some boxing, I don't know, maybe skates, but you put on the boxing gloves, you know, be easy. So she do something athletic. I don't know if he just sell them like that. Sell Ginger? I did try think of some athletic. You go think. Okay. So based on what me have seen, start bench sell Ginger, CK, Jifa. In a footballing sense, which one do I think would be a baller and who would I start in a team if I was building a team and these three people were given to me to pick one out of the to pick two out of the team? Hey, bro, may I start again? Start bench sell Ginger, CK, and Jifa to pick who do I think would be a baller, who would have the best footballing ability. Again, I haven't seen any of these people play football, so I don't know. Maybe some clip be they with any play football. I don't see some before. But based on what I have seen, based on the athletic abilities I have seen from them, which two would I pick? Basically, which two would I pick if I was building a team of footballers coming play football? I would have to sell Ginger because I've never seen her do anything athletic. She probably does. I've never seen it. Maybe no cross my feed yet, but I've never seen it. Hey, Charlie, between CK and Jifa, because Jifa too, I don't really see anything athletic. But she dey move around a lot. Like she dey do a lot of moving around. So she go be like box to box midfielder. She go be like box to box midfielder. Charlie. As not Chelsea match they watch you. Nothing they happen for you. We just the okay. So I'd sell Ginger because again, I haven't seen her do something athletic. You people have to show me a clip. Me have not seen. It hasn't come across my feed. If she does it, that's good. Me have not seen. So I'll sell Ginger. I would bench CK and I'll start Jifa. Reason being, I think Jifa is more athletic than CK, even though I've seen CK literally in a boxing ring. Yeah. So I will bring her from bench, make she count the box people for the photo. So that's my answer. Very weird questions today, Charlie. First, they ask me how to cheat. Now they're asking me to start bench sell people who have probably never played football a day in their life. So I don't know. I don't know what we're doing here, but yeah, that's what happens on Francis Talks Football. we talk about things that are most likely not football. But yeah, not a lot of action in today's game. This Calipo, I'll go fit go up down this Calipo safe. Everything is that's infinite. Corner for Arsenal here. Is it another opportunity to put the ball in the back of the net? You never know. Got half an hour to go. You wouldn't believe. I'm gonna let you guys know this. You wouldn't believe what just happened from an Arsenal corner. I would like you guys to guess. Take a strong guess on what you think just happened from an Arsenal corner. They scored. Surprised. We're surprised. Arsenal have made it 2-1. 3 goals from a set piece. We might as well just boring game. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Boring game. Nothing really happening. Look at what's going on here. Robert Sanchez, a lot of grappling. Why is Sanchez is being grappled? Enzo is being grappled. Timber is grappling. Saliba is grappling. Everyone is just being grappled. Bloody hell. How is this football? How is this what we've allowed to be football? Come on now. Korean Timber. I really don't know what to say. It's just a disappointment of a game. It is. Now here's an interesting start bench sell from Caleb Bain. Start bench sell Mainu, Anderson, and Wharton. Ooh. I think Anderson starts definitely. And bench will be between Mainu and Wharton. I haven't watched Wharton enough, so I'd have to bench Mainu and sell Wharton. Yeah. I think Anderson has probably been the best midfielder in the league next to Declan Rice. I think so. Yeah. He has been the best midfielder in the league next to Declan Rice because from what I'm seeing from Anderson, lovely football from Saka. Joao Pedro, beautiful ball to Neto. He is rapid. Turn on the boosters there, Pedro Neto. Declan Rice tries to clear it, but he's not able to. It's a corner for Chelsea again. I mean, imagine Chelsea score from this corner. Would I be surprised? Not really. Martinelli up against Pedro Neto. Still got it, Martinelli. Oh, and he takes Pedro Neto on. Lovely footwork from Martinelli. It's a yellow card. Oh, it's a second yellow for Pedro Neto. I don't know if that was a second yellow. I don't know. I don't know if that was a second yellow. He did try to go for the ball. Let's have a look at this again. I hope they replay this to show the replay. That was
So Pedro Neto and Martinelli going 1v1. And Pedro Neto tries to win the ball. He didn't try to go for the player. He tried for the ball, and I think it was a follow-up. So he tried to make the tackle. He didn't get the tackle, and you can see there's like a follow-up. That's a hard second yellow. But granted, that is a yellow card offense. But is it a second yellow offense? Like, if Pedro Neto wasn't on a yellow card, if he wasn't on a yellow card, that would have been a yellow card. But I mean, yeah, it's getting worse for Chelsea. It's getting worse for Chelsea. It's getting worse for Chelsea. It was a good tackle, but I think it's a yellow card offense. That's the problem. It was a yellow card tackle, and if Pedro Neto wasn't on a yellow card, you want that to be a yellow card for him. So you can't say that's a yellow card tackle and say it's not a second yellow. I guess that's the angle the referee is going with. He's not happy, Pedro Neto. He's not happy at all. Eze, lovely ball into the box. Gabriel, Declan Rice, he's outside. And he missed! He missed. He missed it. He was outside, but he missed it nonetheless. Jesus Christ. Changes being made. Romero, Lavia, and Malo Gusto are the options to come in. Arsenal fans are loving it. They're gonna potentially win 2 London derbies. Palmer lost the ball. Gyökeres, he looked offside. Saka wanna give away a penalty there. Down to 10 men. It would honestly be a miracle if Chelsea scored. They haven't created any proper chances. I don't know where FootMob is getting their shots on targets from and their shots in general, but Chelsea haven't really created the best of chances in this game. If I had to be picky, if I had to be honest, and Capier cross into the box, tried to find Gyökeres, but he can't. 15 minutes to go in this game. Voice crack. 15 minutes to go, and Chelsea don't look it. They don't look to be able to do something in this game. A foul and a yellow card for Gabriel. The yellow cards are coming in now. So, shirt pull by Gabriel brought Joao Pedro to the ground. Another start bench sell from FGH. He is. I'm loving the conversations, honestly. I really am. Start bench sell in terms of presentation. FGH, they like KSS, eh? I say FGH, they like KSS, because the way they are just bringing a lot of people who have been on KSS. If I hasn't been on KSS, okay.
So start, bench, sell in terms of presentation: Scanty, Zlatan, and Eri. I haven't watched a lot of Zlatan presentation, but I watched one Bants and Rants and kind of liked his style and approach. His talking points were cool. If I for pick, Scanty I think starts definitely because Charlie Scanty be Scanty. It's now Eri and Zlatan fighting for the bench position because Eri. I don't know. I haven't watched a lot of Eri presenting by herself. Like Eri is always paired with Scanty, and I think Scanty like complements Eri. Oh wait, is that other way around? Eri complements Scanty. Is that like I don't think Eri on her own is good enough to be like, oh yeah, standalone presenter. You get, so I don't know, and I don't think Zlatan too is also good enough to be like standalone presenter because the angle I'm even using to talk about Zlatan is that I watched him on Banterant where he was surrounded with people, so even with that, he's not presenting. I think you should have used Ginger. I think you should have used Scanty, Eri, Ginger because Scanty does the hour of the day. Eri sometimes does the hour of the day, and Ginger has her own show that she presents on KSS. So I think that would have been better. That would have been harder to do. If you did that, I would have probably done Scanty Ginger. Yeah, because Ginger is killing it. She's killing it on Bants and Rants. She's absolutely killing it. I'm loving it. No shade to Techiwa. Techiwa was very good as well, but I think Ginger is absolutely killing it on Bants and Rants. Questions, conversations, like the flow, let people talk. Like, oh, let's move from one person to another. Honestly, really killing it. Really, really killing it. Yeah. She's doing a good job. Anyways, Arsenal Chelsea. Honestly, I don't go lie you. The match be boring as fuck. Yeah, the match be boring, Charlie. I wanted to even do Roma Juventus, but this match has discouraged me, man. I'm not gonna lie. Hey, this match has discouraged me from even attempting Roma Juventus. Because if Arsenal Chelsea be boring, I know for a fact Roma Juventus could be boring. Charlie. Arsenal Chelsea, nothing they happen. No major like interest. Chelsea just pass the ball around. They've not had like a proper show to Chelsea. They've not had they can't even string good passes together. It's weird. Arsenal as well. A funny thing, no one has really tested both goalkeepers. Both goalkeepers haven't been properly tested. It's just a boring game. Then I'm disappointed because I didn't think Arsenal Chelsea was going to be a boring game. I really didn't think so. Yeah. Passing the ball around, Julian Timber. Eze. Timber again. Ooh. Ball tackles. Again, you're not able to string Eze. Here's Eze, edge of the box. Eze. Good save. I was going to say Sanchez. Good save from Sanchez. I was good from Eze. And then forced a good save from Sanchez. The first actual test for both goalkeepers. And it comes in the 79th minute. And Saka and Eze, honestly, if they had more games together, I tell you what, that connection would have been there. It would have been like Olise and Eze at Crystal Palace. Honestly, Saka and Eze could have been like Olise and Eze at Crystal Palace if they had more games together. That's how good a duo could have been. FGH again. I love your questions, FGH. Honestly, I really do. Do you think KSS is holding Scanty back?
know. I don't think so. I don't that has never crossed my mind. I think Scanty has. I think a lot of people will probably say KSS made Scanty, but I think Scanty, because I used to watch him. I used to watch KSS when way back in school and all that, and I think Scanty has been able to come up by himself. Obviously, KSS gave him the platform. That one, no go fi argue, but he came in. Or Martinelli crossed into the box, good ball out. But I think Scanty came to KSS, got the platform, and put in the work. Because come on, like, go back, watch Scanty from before and watch Scanty now. There is a massive improvement, and it's all him. It's not like Sheldon has how would I put it? It's not like Sheldon is giving him script. I don't know. I don't work at KSS, so I don't know if they have script, but I don't think Sheldon is giving him like script and be like, oh, talk like this or say it like this. He has his personality, and his personality has been able to show, through the many shows that they've done on KSS. And I think, yeah, he has made it himself, even though, yeah, he got the platform from KSS. So, yeah, I don't think KSS is holding Scanty down at all. I don't think there's anything he would want to do that, like, he can't do because he's at KSS. I mean, he has done Scanty Explores. He has done Scanty Explores at KSS. So, I don't think there's anything holding him down at KSS. He's got his shit figured out, man. He's got it figured out. This game be boring. Hey, God. I don't even know what that is. Boring ass game, man. Boring ass game. Please keep the questions coming, man. Make sure it's not about Arsenal Chelsea, because this is a boring Premier League game. 2-1. 2-1. All 3 goals have been set pieces. Boring ass set pieces as well. It's not like some free kick banger. Boring ass set piece goals. Please keep the questions coming in. Let's have some interesting conversation before the match ends. Like, it's boring as hell, man. Boring as hell. If you're new to the channel as well, please subscribe. Thank you very much. Appreciate the support. Appreciate the support, mate. Timber. Saka. Only thing that will fit talk for the match. The players in my names. Foul by Cole Palmer and Ayo Saka. Garnacho and oh goodness gracious me. Must hurt to be a Chelsea fan at the moment. I'm gonna be honest with you. It must be painful. It must feel like walking on glass to be a Chelsea fan at the moment. You're losing 2-1 to Arsenal, and you need something. You need to get something from this game. And who do you see on the bench warming up? Liam Delap and Alejandro Garnacho. I don't know. If I was losing a game and I saw Delap and Garnacho warming up, I might as well just turn off the TV. Honestly, I might as well just turn it off. It's difficult. It is. Is it a corner? Corner for Arsenal, I think. Yeah. It's a corner for Arsenal. James, a lot of pushing and shoving. Saka, oh, lovely touch from Saka. Gets away from Malo Gusto. Almost injured him with that move. That was good. Saka is electric today. He is electric today. Garnacho is coming on and Liam Delap is coming on. I mean, They might score. You never know. You never know. They might score, but I'm not confident at all in that. Five minutes to go. David Raya clears the ball out. Lavia just passing the ball at the back like they've been doing since the game started. They've been doing this since the game started and nothing has changed. Nothing. Caleb Bain, who would you like to see on KSS as convo with the head? Good shot from Caicedo, but it's high. It's high. Who would you like to see on KSS as convo with the head? I'm not an avid KSS watcher. I do watch once in a while when they have when they talk about some serious issues like the Galamsey and all that. Convo with the head. That's the one where they talk with people in. And they talk with is it celebrities or they just talk with anyone? I think is it the one that they talk with people where yes, okay. Convo with the head. Who would I like to see on KSS? Convo with the head. Probably Kev the Wave. Or anyone in the streaming community. I don't know. Anyone who is into streaming and whatnot. So maybe Kev the Wave. I don't know if he's the biggest in terms of streaming in Ghana and all that, but someone who is then can talk to people about how he started, how he got to where he is, and all those type of things. Because I think a lot of people are getting into that. They're getting into that streaming. They want to stream, especially with ISO Split coming to Ghana. A lot of people didn't really know about. Didn't know that the streaming could actually get you this far. Yeah, people didn't even know about Twitch. Something has been in the system for I don't even know how many years now, Safe. It has been there for a while. At least 10 years. At least 10 years. It has been there for a while. And people are now figuring out that, oh, there's something else other than YouTube that you can stream on. You can stream on Twitch and all that. And I think people like Cave the Wave stream on Twitch a lot. So I would actually like to see a video like that where he comes on, he talks about, obviously some interesting things, and then kind of just gives people how it is. Is it something that anyone can just start? Do you need equipment? All those type of things. I think that would be an interesting conversation. So yeah, convo with the head, KSS, Kev the Wave. That would be an interesting conversation for people who are into the to inform people who are into streaming and people who want to start and all that. Because I think a lot of people have ideas and all that, and dreams to want to start streaming, content creation and all that. Sometimes the content creation, you look online, you see what people are doing, and hey, I'm avoid the mess up like that. So with the whole content creation, you look online, you see the quality of the videos that people are making, and hey, Charlie, come, relax. Charlie, my throat just pause. My throat just do meetings right now. 6 minutes of added time to the game. But yeah, as I was saying, with the whole content creation thing, I feel like a lot of people want to start content creation, and they are kind of um confused on how to start, and they don't even have the equipment. And I think, although yes, people are there that are content creators that you can kind of interview and maybe talk to about the whole content creation and how to start, I think something like streaming is more, because with content creation you have to edit your videos, you have to sit down and make the content, you have to come up with an idea, you have to be Liam Delap, I think he's outside. So yeah, with the content creation thing, you have to edit your videos, you have to kind of have an idea. A whole lot of things goes into content creation. When it comes to streaming, I'm not saying you can just get up and go and stream, but you quite literally can't just get up and go and stream. When you get into the stream, then if you are fortunate enough to have people join the stream and create conversations, like look at today. I never thought we were going to talk about people cheating, talking about KSS, talking about Scanty, talking about Ginger, talking about Eric, talking about CK, talking about a whole lot of things. So I've gotten content from you guys in the chat. So I think with streaming, it is quite literally get up on your stream and start streaming and start talking. Obviously, you can have something to do. You want to play games like I'm doing, and I want to do a watch along, but your content can literally come from anywhere, as compared to content creation where you have to actually sit down and think about, okay, what do I want to do? And not everyone is a creative. Not everyone. Oh, Garnacho! Oh my goodness! Last minute save from David Raya. He puts a cross into the box. No one gets onto. It was not a shot. It was a cross into the box. No one was getting it onto. And last minute, it looked like it was going in. David Raya had to make that save. That was a big save. That was a massive save from David Raya. Keeps Arsenal in front. Here it is again. It was a cross by Garnacho. No one gets on it. And it looks like it's going in. But David Raya, his eyes are always on the ball. And that's good. That's good. But yeah, as I was saying with the whole content creation thing, I think as compared to streaming, you can get people who can come and talk about content creation. And I think anytime people talk about content creation, that's like content creators, they're always like, oh, start even if you don't have the equipment and all that. And I feel like it's doable. You can do it. You can get into content creation without necessarily having the equipment and ideas and all that. But I feel with content creation, you have to be a creative. You have to be a creative person. You have to be someone that can sit down and come up with ideas before you can even attempt to do content creation. But as compared to streaming, as I said earlier, you can just literally get up, pick up your microphone, pick up a streaming software, get a camera, and just go live and start talking about things. Whatever I want to talk about, just start talking about it. And if you are lucky enough to get people in the chat like FG8, like Caleb Bain in my case, Derek in my case, wonderful people in my chat who can come up with interesting conversations, you will create content. With that, you will create content, you will talk about things, and conversations lead from one thing to another. So I think if we are still on the convo with the head thing, if KSS was ever going to interview someone to maybe inform people or give people understanding about getting into the content creation space, I think Kev the Wave would actually be a solid one. Because streaming is, again, relatively new. Not a lot of people are into streaming, so it's relatively new and people don't really know about it as compared to the content creation that we see every day. Content creation, yes, everybody can do content creation, yes. Also, sorry, everybody has seen content creation, so it's more mainstream as compared to stream. But yeah, long-winded conversation on what says? Is it in? Outside. Someone was offside. I think Joao Pedro was offside. A lot just happened. Ball into the box. Flicked up by Joao Pedro. Bicycle kick by Joao Pedro. Oh, he's way offside. He's way offside. Bicycle kick by Joao Pedro. Lovely save by David Raya. Slaps the ball out of the 18-yard box, and Liam Delap is there to put it into the back of the net, but it's offside. It's definitely offside. He's way outside, Joao Pedro. But Chelsea are actually giving it a go with 10 men. They're actually giving it a go with 10 men. It's interesting. Liam Rosinia. 6 minutes of added time. Looks like it has been exhausted. Is this going to be the end of the game? I think so. I think so. Arsenal winning both London derbies. I'm going to be happy with this one. They are. The referee going to blow the whistle. I think he is, and he does. 3 points for Arsenal. They needed it. They needed it. They need to keep going. They need to keep pushing. It's in their hands at the moment. Any slip up, and Man City take that advantage. The stats were in Chelsea's favor, but it wasn't a good game. Let's not even lie. It was not a good game. But I think Arsenal did well defensively. And offensively, can you say they did well? Can you say Arsenal did well offensively? I don't know. But David Raya made some good saves. Arsenal created some good chances. And it was not the best game. It was not the best game. It got better at the end of the game, but from the start to get into that end, it wasn't the best game. Really, really wasn't. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. Appreciated all the conversations. And hopefully next time we can have even better conversations. I'll see you guys in the next one.